up? What up? It's Garage Gym Homie and my ferret Luther. And today I'm telling you all about ferrets. Is it worth it? Before I get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out every day for you now, from health food reviews, supplement reviews, gizmos, gadgets, goodies, all sorts of good finds for you fine folks out there. So click subscribe and let's get into this. So I just want to talk, this is my channel, so I talk about whatever the heck I freaking want. You made it for High Stim Saturday. Hope you all had a blessed week. I didn't want to talk about anything too deep today, so I want to talk about my experience with ferrets and if they're worth it as a pet. Do they make good pets, and what I've gone through with them. This is I've had 3 ferrets. Had 3 all at one time. I got this one and his brother a while back, and he's 6 years old now. 6 years old, my little Luther man. And he doesn't have a cage. He's got a whole freaking room in my house. I didn't put my ferret in a cage. I'm going to show you a compilation in this of some of my cute ferret videos, some of the funniest moments, because these guys are freaking characters. You could tell they don't like to sit still too much. They're like kind of weaselly, and they get along really well. Vinny, come here, Vinny. Look, that's my buddy, my Rottweiler, Vinny. He's very sweet. He's part Rottweiler. Very sweet with the ferret. They get along. The ferret just roams the house. When I'm home, I keep the door open for his room. He just roams the house. I let him do his thing. So I got him 6 years ago. The reason I got him is because they were on sale 2 for 1 at the pet store. And when I went to get dog food for my last dog, I looked at them. I said, man, they're freaking little cute little dudes in there. So I talked to my brother, and we just impulsively went to buy them because they were freaking 2 for 1. And so I went home with 2 of them. Didn't know anything about being a ferret owner. The first thing I'll say is don't ever freaking get these animals if you're not prepared for them, because they are a handful. More than dogs, they will find any spot in your house that you don't want them to go. That's the one spot they're gonna go. They know when something's new. It's like they could sense when you don't want them somewhere. They will find that one freaking spot and they will go there. So you need to ferret-proof the house. We lost the first one, and we didn't know where he was a month after getting him. A few weeks after getting him, I searched the whole freaking house and he was gone. All of a sudden I started hearing a noise, and we found out hours later. We thought he was a goner. He snuck into the kitchen cabinetry. Anything they can get their head in, they can get their whole body in. He snuck in the kitchen cabinetry, fell asleep. We couldn't get him out. We had to rip apart our whole freaking kitchen cabinetry to get him out. Ferrets are very, very affectionate, very sweet. As kids, when they're young, they're freaking nuts. They are crazy. They play, they wrestle, they steal things and hide them from you. They like to explore constantly. Come here, take it easy, take it easy. It's nothing wrong. You can scruff them if they're being bad. You can take them like this. There's nothing wrong with it. You can scruff them. They'll sit still. You can clip their nails like that. You're only supposed to bathe them once every 3 months. We were over bathing. Everything I've done with ferrets has been trial and error, from losing them in the house. The pet store recommended food to get. That was this Marshall's brand food, the ferret food. Turned out it might have killed my second ferret. He had a rare disease, not so rare. He had a disease called insulinoma, and they're carnivores. They're only supposed to eat protein, and the food from the pet store was toxic to him. I don't know if that's how he got insulinoma, but we had to put him down. I switched him to after doing a lot of research, I found them all protein, all meat food that's made in small batches here in Michigan, actually, called Y-Song. Everybody all across the country gets it. And thank God for the internet, because I've joined a Facebook ferret group with like 36,000 people called Ferrets for Life, and I got good information. And the pet store poisoned my ferret by telling us to give them the main food that everybody feeds ferrets is actually toxic for ferrets. The main food called Marshalls, which is what everybody feeds their ferrets except the few people who are really up on game. So they're out here, the mainstream is out here literally killing ferrets by giving them stuff their body can't process, so they form diseases. It was very sad. My brother is a psychotherapist. He did an internship at a school, and there was a ferret there named Suede, an old guy. And that ferret, kids would take him home on winter break at the school. It was a high school, or maybe a middle school. And my brother said, you know, we have 2 ferrets. Why don't we take him home for the break? He was this old, sweet ferret. And we said, we're not going to bring him back. We called the school. My brother called the school and said, why don't we keep him? And we ended up adopting Suede. So we had 3 ferrets at once. My 2 ferrets, him, Luther, and Bane, took in Suede as one of their own. And Suede lived out the rest of his life, his last year, happy, roaming free when he'd been locked up in a school by himself in a cage his whole life. So we took him in. I will never, ever get another ferret again, ever. They're too much work. I will be relieved, no offense to Luther, but when Luther's time is up, I will be relieved. They're trained on newspaper. You can give them as much food at a time. They will stop eating when they're not hungry. I give them treats, which is like freeze-dried meat. They get along so well with the dog. They're not scared of anything. They are just mischievous, the most characters, affectionate. They steal the mat. You'll see in the videos what they do as you're watching this. They are just the most fun-loving animals. But it's impossible to go on vacation because they poop so much. It's hard to call somebody and be like, hey man, I'm going on vacation. I need you to come and clean up the ferret poop or do this. They're just not like a dog, where a dog can go outside. They require a lot of care, maintenance, and attention. And they love the alkaline water. Funny enough, I talk about alkaline water a lot. We took them back to the pet store to get their nails clipped before we knew how to clip them ourselves. The pet store told us that both of our ferrets have the best coats they've ever seen. And the only thing that we had in common the only common denominator that we did different was giving him alkaline water. So as I said, I'm a big believer in alkaline water. I give it to all my pets, my ferret, my dog, and the past 2 ferrets that I've had, and my ex-girlfriend's dogs, and all the dogs that have been in my life. I love the water. So these ferrets I've had, they will cuddle up next to you and fall asleep on your lap. They give kisses. They go through tunnels. They are just the coolest, most interesting pet. They zoom up and down the stairs. They can climb over things. They're like Olympians. They're just such sweet babies, but they're just so much freaking work. And I think that a lot of people end up getting them, and then they end up not giving them the attention and affection that they need, and they end up being in a cage a lot. These are super privileged ferrets. I mean, they get to roam the house. They're trained on newspapers. A lot of people use a litter box. We learned a hack. We have to be the most advanced ferret owner. I mean, we have done so much to make life easier for us. We have trained them to go on newspapers. My grandparents still get New York Times, and the only freaking really good use for a New York Times piece of junk, sad excuse for journalism, is to have my freaking ferrets poop on them. So I actually feel like that New York Times, it's probably the only New York Times in the country going to good use, is having my ferrets take their dumps on them. So that's what I got. You know, I just want you to watch this compilation and see how much joy they brought to my life, my brother's life. They are just a lot of people don't really realize they don't smell. Their scent glands, at least here in Michigan, there's a law where they have to be removed. They have a tiny little scent. My house does not stink of ferret or anything. I mean, we're super clean here. I mean, we don't live like dirt bags. And we keep in immaculate shape. Me and my brother take a turn each day cleaning the ferret room. And I'm going to show you clips of that ferret room. And they come outside, they run around, we take them in a swimming pool, let them swim around. I'm going to show you all these clips. And I just hope you enjoy the compilation here, because they've been a big part of my life, these little guys. And for better or for worse, they're freaking part of the family. And he's being a good boy. I always thought that I was going to come on film right now and he was going to squirm away and I was going to have to put him away. He's sleeping right in my arms right now, yawning and super comfortable. Honestly, I could put him next to me in the bed and just take a nap. I've been scared that I'll, roll over and squish him to death, but they're just such snugglers, and just this is the sweetest. I mean, dude, I'm an animal lover. I'm going to tell you guys another story in another video, but animals have literally saved my life from addiction. Literally saved my life in a sense. I'm going to tell you how in another video, how this dog I met in LA literally saved my life. And I just love them to death. And I think women are probably freaked out by them and think they're probably gross, but I don't give a freaking dang, because they have my heart. This little guy right here has my heart. His brother's name was Bane, R.I.P. Bane, and he had red eyes and he was mean. He would bite me and all sorts of stuff. So it's just what I got, man. A little bit about owning a ferret. It's a lot of work, and they're cute as heck and smart as a freaking whip. They will steal things, hide them. They are just the most interesting animal to me, the way they operate. Their little brains work like crazy. So that's what I got. I hope you enjoy the clips, the video. God bless all of you. Hope you have a great high stim Saturday. Just want to share this little part of my life with you, Garage Gym Homie's got love for freaking animals, man. I got love for them, all of them. So hey, together let's get this dang muscle. Hashtag high stim Saturday. Let me know if you've ever hung out with a little ferret. Little weasel man. Say goodbye, Luther. Say goodbye. All right. Love all of you. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Together, let's get this dang muscle. Garage Gym Homie's always going to give it to you straight. God bless all of you. I'm trying to think. Did I cover all the bases here with the ferrets? I'm going to show you the room. And that's it, man. Have a beautiful weekend. I'm going live tonight, 8 p.m.
It's a weasel fight. Fight in the pit. Fight in the pit.